ADC is already kicking. That emergence of Aregbesola is not in line and is not democratically, So that shows you that a small crack is already there. And with time, God knows what will happen to that crack.
Bolaji Abdullahi has been appointed as the acting national public secretary for the party.
Well, the former, I will call it the former, because that is what they want us to believe, is kicking. So compared to what happened in the case of the formation of the APC, no dissenting voice, because the party came together and fused together as a single party. But these people are using platform, and that is why they are using they call it platform. And you remember I said on this program that many of these parties, the so-called parties, are not really parties; they are platforms. The only parties that we know, those people we know about APC and PDP as a party. Every other party are platforms. My statement then has not been indicated by what happened now. ADC is being used as a platform now. But what we are now seeing is that, what we are yet to see is that how far can they go with this?
But is it not a smart move from the opposition coalitions? Because according to them, they've been trying to register a new political party, ADA. And according to them, they've been reading the body language of INEC that it appears that it will be too late for them if they are waiting for the registration of a new party for them to use, and time is no longer on their side, and so they need to adopt a platform, an existing platform.
What I'm saying now is that I am not saying that they can't do that, but one approach is more enduring, is more potent than the other. Forming a coalition is not as strong as forming a party that everybody comes into. So platform is that Yoruba will say that so it is the lesser evil, so to say, that if we could not get the best, we can manage this. That is what I'm actually saying, that the best would have been what APC did, but they could not do that. They could not get themselves coming together as different parties coming together. That would be more potent. But this one they have done is not the perfect, but we are yet to see the effect of this. And mind you, the only thing that will happen among those people that are coming together, those ones that you can say that they have and another one is, in the case of APC, we have parties that have regional presence and command of electoral impact from the region. CPC from the north, led by Buhari, President Bola Tinubu, as then Governor or Senator Ahmed Tinubu then, of ACN from southwest, the new PDP have this pocket of some eastern bloc and some middle belt they call North Central. Then you see the formation, but that cannot be said of this coalition. Yes, they can have some little impact in their various states, like Rauf. The only where you cannot say Rauf is of a very strong in southwest.
Is he not strong?
But he doesn't have you cannot compare the impact of Bola Tinubu to Rauf in the southwest. If you compare what happened then and what is happening now,
But Bola Tinubu didn't make a hole. Bola Tinubu made use of some party forces like Rauf Aregbesola.
Let me tell you this. There is structure. So it's like you are comparing bringing Messi to play with a Yimba, to infuse to a Yimba or a Yimba squad as a team to now face Real Madrid. The name Messi could not do much because there is what is Yoruba will say that igi sumogi ni obon show skill. If they are far apart, there is no skill that a monkey can display. So the issue is that you need established structure for your political ingenuity to make a maximum impact in the electoral process.
Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi right now, are they not at the political forces?
Now what I'm saying, among all, Atiku, we have it, but what we are yet to see, will everybody in their different parties go with them on this? And that is why the issue of party coming together is more potent than individual in the party going for a coalition, because there is no way you leave a good number of people behind that will not go with you. Now, I was watching the news yesterday, and Governor of Alex Oti said he's still in the Labour Party. What he's trying to do is say categorically, I'm not with you in coalition. He said he doesn't know any coalition. That is an example. And he's the governor of that state. So what they have now, is too early in the day to say that Yar'Adua for them.
But is Obi not the life wire of Labour Party?
Obi is life wire of obedient movement. You see, there are two different things. Obi failed to sit down to really build that party. He doesn't have a party. He has movement. There are two different things. He has a movement called obedience, and their presence is largely on social media. But what is happening now presently in Labour Party shows that they don't have any leader. No leader. And when a crisis is in your party for how many years, and you are behaving as nothing happened, and you continue to do your thing and commenting on the government and doing that and all that without concentrating in what the fire is in your home, then you don't know what you are doing as a politician. That is the truth.
Then is it not the reality check and of course the right move for him to align? Because what we saw in 2023 was the split of opposition votes, because Obi having over 6 million votes and Atiku Abubakar also having over 6 million votes, they could have trounced Bola Tinubu. So now moving out of the Labour Party, maybe in the interim, to form an alliance with Atiku Abubakar with the forces of the likes of Rotimi Amaechi, Rauf Aregbesola, and many of Nasir El-Rufai, and many of them. Now, is it not a formidable team that would give Bola Tinubu and the APC a run for their money?
Well, I can see that one as the same thing in a different shade, because the question I want to ask that, will PDP have presidential candidate or not going forward?
Is PDP not becoming empty already? Because the likes of Sule Lamido are already saying that yes, they will remain in the PDP, but they will face, they will be working with the ADC. So is the PDP not incapacitated?
The question
already?
I'm asking is that, would PDP have candidates? It's a serious, it's a straightforward question. And PDP saying that they are not dissolving into ADC. Would they have candidates? if they will have candidates, will their candidate not be voted for?
And has the PDP not been incapacitated already?
Incapacitation is different from total, what would I call it? If you empty yourself into an existing platform, it's different from you are still maintaining that. Remember what happened to AD during the Obasanjo's tsunami in the West. A lie was told to the governor then, although warned by Ahmed Bola Tinubu then of Lagos, that they should not fall for the trick of Obasanjo. That when it comes to presidential election, vote for me. When it comes to a thing, we would allow you to have it. But what happened? This whole Southwest was swept, and all the governors regretted their action. Only Bola Ahmed Tinubu that said, no, I am not going to do such. Vote ACN all through, or vote AD all through. This is what will happen in some states as it is. It's different from you totally going to form a new party. So there is no confusion anywhere. There will be confusion, and that is the truth. But now, the impact of that confusion will affect the results pronouncedly. That is what you will yet to see. Yes, Atiku has that formidable presence. Will it be enough to take the party through? That's the question we are talking about. If you remove Atiku, okay, Malama El-Rufai, can we say that he has that political thing even in Kaduna? As a sitting governor, what was his result at the last election? He was trounced by PDP in his own state.
But his party won the governorship.
The party won is governor. What we are saying is that party won. Who told you that is not the personality of Ubasani that made, because if you lost senatorial seats and you won governorship, it's not you that won it. That means that there are other forces that was responsible for that result, which definitely is not you. So that is for El-Rufai. So if you are bringing this together, yes, Aregbesola will show some little effect, but it cannot be as pronounced as what the Bola Tinubu of the former coalition, what would I call it? Formation, not coalition. Did in Southwest. That is it. We are only comparing. We are not saying that totally. We are saying that it has no effect, but we are comparing the effect of the two, and we are trying to analyze the effect of the two, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Is the All Progressives Congress not a waiting volcano to erupt? Because if we look at some of the recent developments, even from the All Progressives Congress, at some of the faces that we also saw and the coalition meeting, at the likes of Malami, who has announced his resignation from the APC. John Odigio-Yegun was also part of the meeting of the coalition. Rotimi Amechi has also resigned. He said he had resigned on Tuesday night from the APC. And of course, at the recent resignation of the national chairman of the party, Abdullahi Ganduje, and of course, at the who will be the vice presidential candidate in 2027. Is the APC not also a waiting volcano?
Let me tell you one thing that is happening. All those ones you mentioned, apart from the resignation of the chairman, Amechi is just in APC. His body is just his carcass as in APC. His soul has left since. So he's not an APC person in this sex of it, if you really want to analyze it correctly. Amechi has since left. His spirit has left. It's only the carcass you are looking. So remove that. Malami, they are just there in name, because you know that Malami is not in tandem with the present APC leadership from the beginning. They are not. So Malami is in the group of Amechi. That has happened long time ago.
These are Buhari's men. Is it not a signal that a particular caucus of the APC is disgruntled and may likely move out of the party?
No, what I'm saying is different, because we have two major block in APC formation: the ACN of the south and CPC of the north. After the calculation, they may be looking at that after the second, if it happened, the second term of Senator Bola Tinubu. What's left for is to go to the north, and if that goes to the north, it will be turned off their block. And that is why some of them will be thinking that it's foolish and political stupidity to jump ship as it is. So going there, if you don't jump ship, there is an unwritten understanding that power will move south north. Is it turn of south? If ADC want to make any impact now, they have to field southern president.